Yeah, what's up guys? In this video we are going to practice all the concepts we learned in the previous episode, and in this episode we are going to learn how to style this form component. And you can see here we style the input, and the title here we style the form itself, and we also style this check box here. You can see just the style. And here this one, when you use JavaScript, when someone don't give a correct number, this one will pop up like for 2 seconds or 3 seconds depending on you, and it will disappear. But here we'll not focus like on JavaScript how to make it work, but we'll focus on how to style this form. And you can see here the code. You can see, yes, here we have all the style. As we are using Tailwind CSS, you can see here we have all the style. And I can tell you something is that, as I've already explained all the concept like max width in my channel, so if you want to understand a particular concept, because here I will not be explaining all the concept in deep, but I've already explained all the concept in my YouTube channel like flexbox and max width, padding and margin. All the concepts are in my YouTube channel. If you want to go in deep with that particular concept, go and check the video. But here we'll be implementing, we'll be putting into practice all the concept what we have learned in the previous video. And you can see here, well, we have all the style here, because it's Tailwind CSS. You can see all the style is there, and we style at the end the button. You can see even in the form this nice looking button and all those nice looking input. Yes, I think now you get the idea of what we are going to do in the next video. We'll start by styling the form, then we'll style the title, then we'll style the label box, and we'll also style the input, then we'll style the checkbox, and we'll finish with the button. Yes, see you next. Yes, now we'll start styling the form. And first of all, I want to tell you something is, you can see I'm using the Roboto Mono for monospace. You can just go on Google Font and search for this fonts family. Then we'll just copy that and paste it in your header, in the head tag here before this title. Just paste it there. And I've already created I'll show you. I've already created a variable. You use a div directive, then you create this variable and create this font. And you can see here in the body class, we use this font. So all the elements in the page will have this font. But if you don't want to use this font, you can select any other font like Inter or Montserrat. So here I just put this one because I think this one will fit well with the form. But you are free to choose any fonts you prefer or you want. Yes, then go there in the body tag, then just create a class and give this font, so it will affect all the elements in this body. Yes, they will inherit this font. Yes, then after that we'll start styling. As I said, I will not be explaining here, just styling the form, so I will not be explaining the concept. If you want to understand the concept, go and check the series where I've explained all the concept we touch in this practice. Yes, let's start. So we create a div, then let's just then close this div. Then we want this div, this container div, to have a margin bottom MB of 5, and we want again, no, I forgot. Here, first of all, we want on x-axis, left and right to be auto. We want to center it. Then I'll also give it a background color so you will see what I'm talking about. Give this background color, and we want a margin bottom or a margin top of 10, and we want it to have a max width, max dash w dash 3xl, and we want it to have a padding on all the side of 6, and we want also to give it a shadow of made a mistake, shadow of LG. Yes, then I'll press enter. Yes, you can see we have already here, I'll make it big, then you can see here is already center because we give margin auto on the x-axis, right and left and right, so that why is center here. So I give this color to see it, so I'll remove it later. So let's continue. So we'll go inside this. Then first of all, we are going to style the heading or the title. So here I'll give it a class. Then I want a margin bottom of 8 and a text center, because I want to center the text, and I want the text the font size of the text to be LG. Then inside I just write ready to start, question mark, fill out the form below. Yes, and you can see how it's centered here. Yes, then next we finish to style the title. Then I'll create the form itself, then I'll close it. Then inside the form, I'll just create the first div, and inside that div, I'll create a label. Then here, I'll just write first name, and after that I'll create another div. Oh, made a small typo. Is div. I'll remove also this. Yes, then I'll create another div, and inside here I'll create an input. Then close it. Then here I'll give a class, and the class I'll put the type is a text. Then I want also a placeholder, just select it there. Then placeholder is enter your name. Yes, and I'll press enter. So you can see it already here. Then for now, I'll just remove this color that you can. Yes, you can see here we have first name, then enter your name, and then now I don't want to write main input. First of all, we'll style it, then at the end we'll just copy paste. And here we have the form, and here we have the div which contain the label and the div which has this input. First of all, I'll go there because I will not style directly the form. Then here I just give a class. Then for this class, for this div, I want a margin bottom of 5, and I want it on mobile screen to take the column direction and to have the gap of 1. And on small screen, medium and large, I want to change the flex direction to row because naturally it's row, but I change it here. I put it flex column because I want on mobile screen the name to be the first, then down, but on medium screen or small screen, I want this input box to be a side of this label box. Yes, then I put it to row. Then I want also on small screen to align center to center them, and on small screen I want the gap to be 2. Then I'll save. So here we finish for these two. So we are going to try if what we did is working. So we'll just make it big, then expect. So we'll try to reduce. Then you can see on mobile screen the name is first, then we have the input screen down. But when we go on medium screen, normally this one should go this side. Now, yes, I see the small mistake I did. So we start using flex. Before using flex column and flex rows, first of all, here you should put the flex class. Then you should make this box or this element a flex item. Then flex can work on those items. So you can see now it's working. You can see now is a side because I forgot to put, when it's on mobile screen, you can see this box, input box is those two items aligning the column wise, or in the sense we have the name first, then secondly we have the input box because we are on mobile screen. But when we reach already a small screen like for tablet, then you can see here this enter, this input is now on the side, is not down like here. Yes, I think that you get a point. So let us continue styling this. So just add this flex class, utility class in your side, because I start already with this, but I didn't put this class. Then just put it aside, and just go like that, and I close this. Then after that, we are going to style the input. We just go here, and we'll start styling this input. And first of all, we want this to have rounded corner. We want full. We want to have full. And you can see already that change. And we want also the border, to have the border and to change the color of the border. Border dash tone dash 200 and press enter and I'll save, and you can see already the border color changes. And after that, we want the change the padding on the x-axis. We want to give it the padding of 4, and you can see already here the placeholder is now stretching here, is now like aligned well. And after that, we want on the y-axis the padding of 2. Yes, you can see now it's taking the shape, it's taking the. Then after that, we want text small, make the text small. Then also we want to put some transition. Here we take all, and the duration of that transition we want 300 milliseconds and press enter. Then after that, for placeholder, I want also to style the placeholder. I want the text color to be stone 400. And I want, like I want also to style the focus. Focus is when someone like selects this box, you want to write, select this. Is that what we call focus? I want also to style this like this border. Then focus, I want the ring to be yellow. Yellow 400. Select that one. And you will see that will change. Like focus now is not changing. I don't know why, but we'll check that. Because first of all, I put ring, I put the color, but before that, you should already select focus, then ring, like that. We want also the outline. Put it outside. 9-none. Then you can see now when I put the cursor, I click there, I want to write something. You can see now the border change, and you can even do it with this. You can see with the tab, when I read there, I get this border. Now it has the yellow color. Before it was black. By default, I think is black. Then I want also padding on. I want padding like on medium screen to have the padding of 6, and on x-axis I want 6, and on y-axis I want 3. I'll press again. Then I I think that we finish, and I want, because let me show you for the flex. I cannot, let me make it bigger. We have this div, and inside the form you have like flex item. So you can see here this input field doesn't occupy all the remaining space. When we talk about flexbox, I told you that when you want this div to occupy all the remaining space, I should say grow. I want it to grow, to take all the remaining space. For that, we have a class which is flex. We have a class in Tailwind CSS which is grow, when you want the div to grow large and to occupy all the remaining space. Yes, you can see now the div is occupying all the remaining space. It goes till the end. But I want also this input field to take all the full width of this div. So for that also we have a utility class which is w dash is, where should I put it? Like we make getting like two. Yeah, I made a small typo. First of all, I want on medium screen to have on padding on x-axis of 6, and again on medium screen to have padding of 3. Then I'll save, so you'll see that disappear, and I want this to take the full width, so I'll put w dash full. I want this input to take the full width of the div. So for that, we'll check. Then you can see here, now the div occupy all the width. And we want, again, like before, you see here, I have a padding of 4, and I want also a padding on y-axis of 2. It's like that. Yes, that way. Yes, now you can see now. Now we get what we wanted. Now we have on the medium, large, on the small screen, the medium and the large, you can see how the div, all those two flex items are side by side. But when we reduce the screen on mobile screen, yes, you can see now we have the first name, then the input field is down now. They are aligning the column direction, but when we are on like mobile screen, but when we reach like medium, small screen, you can see this div is on the side of the input. Yes, I think you get a point. So now we are I think we finish. But as we have many input fields So because now we finish only the first for the name, and we will help also the second one for the phone number. So let me just before just copy this. I want to copy this, but I'll not do that because I want to take this style, as I will use it many places to use a layer directive and to create a component, because I don't want to rewrite this style again all the places where I'll use the input. I want just to cut this here, just do that. I'll take all the style, I'll cut it there, then I'll go in my CSS. I've already write the style here, you can see. Yes, input style. So just take the style, use the layer directive, write component, then inside you create a class, dot class, then take that class, this class input, and just I'll just put all the style, then you will see. Yes, then I'll save. Then I'll just take this input class and I'll copy this and go in my HTML and I'll paste it there. Yeah, but don't put the dot there. Dot, we use it in CSS. Then I'll save. You will see now I'll get exactly the same style. You can see, even if I refresh, you get exactly the same style. That means what we did here, taking all this style, put it, create a class, then reuse it here, it works. But Tailwind team doesn't recommend to use it too much. Here I use it because I want to show you how you can reuse the style. But don't overuse it, because if you overuse it, it's like rewriting again the CSS in the old style. There will not see the purpose of using Tailwind CSS. We use Tailwind CSS because we want to have that ability to write the style directly in our HTML. But if you style like creating this component all the time, it doesn't take any sense. Tailwind doesn't recommend to do that. Here I just do it because I want to show you how you can reuse style. You can even just leave the style here, just copy paste all the place you will use this input. It doesn't create any problem. Yes, I think you understand how to style this input in Tailwind CSS. In the next video, we'll just copy this and paste it, because we want again this for create this div for phone number is exactly the same with small difference, and we want again to create another one that will be for a checkbox, but that will be different. Yes, I think you get a point. See you next.